Ever wondered how an ancient civilization, without modern machinery, built structures so massive they still stand today? How did the Romans, over 2,000 years ago, construct engineering marvels like the Colosseum and aqueducts that defy the ages? Let's journey back in time and uncover the secrets of Rome's lost mega. It all starts with a revolutionary material, Roman concrete. This wasn't the concrete we use today. The Romans mixed volcanic ash, called pozzolana, with lime and small stones. When this mixture came into contact with water, it triggered a chemical reaction, creating a rock-hard substance that was incredibly durable. Unlike modern concrete, which can degrade over time, Roman concrete actually grew stronger, especially underwater. This miracle material allowed them to build bigger, stronger, and faster than anyone before them. It's the secret ingredient behind everything from the Pantheon's massive dome to the solid foundations of their harbors. But a great material is useless without a great plan. The Romans were master architects and engineers. They didn't just guess. They planned everything with meticulous precision. They used tools like the groma for laying out straight lines and right angles, and the corbats, a long wooden level, to ensure surfaces were perfectly flat, crucial for the gentle slopes of their aqueducts. These simple but effective tools allowed them to achieve a level of precision that is astounding even by today's standards. Every arch, every pillar, every road was part of a grand, calculated design. So, how did they lift massive stone blocks weighing several tons? They harnessed the power of simple machines, scaled up to an incredible degree. Meet the Polyspastos, the Roman super crane. This wasn't just a simple pulley. It was a complex system of ropes and wheels, powered by a massive hamster wheel-like treadmill. Teams of workers would walk inside this wheel, their combined weight and movement generating the immense lifting force needed to hoist heavy materials cozy to the top of their ever-growing structures. It was human-powered machinery at its most ingenious, turning manpower into lifting power. One of the most iconic Roman inventions is the arch. They didn't invent it, but they perfected it and used it everywhere. The true Roman arch, or rounded arch, was a gift. By using a central keystone, the weight of the structure above was distributed evenly down the sides of the arch and into the supporting columns. This allowed them to build massive openings, create barrel vaults for tunnels, and construct multi-storied structures like the Colosseum. By repeating arches, they created arcades and, most importantly, the aqueducts. These weren't just bridges for water. They were lifelines for Roman cities. Some stretched for over 50 miles, delivering millions of gallons of fresh water daily. The engineering was breathtaking. Using their corbats, Roman engineers maintained a precise, gentle, downward gradient over vast distances. Sometimes just a few inches of drop for every 100 feet. This ensured a steady, continuous flow. Where they encountered valleys, they built those iconic arched bridges. When they met hills, they tunneled straight through them. It was a gravity-powered system of unparalleled scale and sophistication. Let's look at the Pantheon, a true architectural miracle. Its dome, a perfect hemisphere over 142 feet in diameter, was the largest in the world for over 1,300 years. How did they do it? They used their concrete, but in a clever way. The concrete at the base of the dome is thick and dense, mixed with heavy stones. As the dome rises, the recipe changes. The concrete becomes lighter, mixed with lighter materials like pumice stone. At the very top, the dome is only a few feet thick. The famous oculus, the opening at the crown, isn't just for light. It also reduces the weight at the most critical point. It's a masterpiece of material science and structural engineering. And what about the Colosseum? A stadium for 50,000 people, built in just 8 years. It's a testament to Roman organization. The work was standardized. Arches, vaults, and stairways were all built using repeatable patterns and prefabricated elements. This modular construction, combined with a massive workforce of skilled and unskilled labor, allowed them to erect the amphitheater with incredible speed. It was like a modern assembly line, but for a building of epic proportions. Finally, none of this would have been possible without an immense, highly organized workforce. The Roman legions weren't just soldiers. They were also engineers and builders. During times of peace, they were put to work building roads, bridges, and fortifications. This provided a disciplined, skilled, and readily available labor pool. They were supported by countless other workers, craftsmen, and specialists, all managed under a highly efficient, hierarchical system. It was this combination of brilliant minds, revolutionary materials, and organized manpower that allowed Rome to build an empire of stone and concrete that still inspires Owe today. So, the next time you see a picture of a Roman ruin, don't just see a pile of old stones. See the ingenuity of Roman concrete, the precision of their tools, the power of their machines, and the genius of their arches. You're looking at the legacy of some of the greatest builders the world has ever known. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into ancient engineering, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into history's greatest achievements. See you in the next one.